Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. In today's video, we're overlooking at Whitesushii's guide to the Magician hat. Now, I'm a bit late to this. He did it about 3 days ago. Didn't know if I was going to do it, but I've had a bunch of DMs of people saying, why haven't you covered it? So we are covering it today for anyone that missed out. These are always a great in-depth guide to these events. I love these breakdowns that he does. He does them fantastic. So we'll just get into it. As free to play, you're going to get 110 medals total. The other thing I wanted to mention about this event before we get into it, people are saying it's not as good as the other ones. I believe since the last one we had of this, we get the same amount of medals, except all you have to do is daily logins and you don't have to do a boss. So yes, we do lose the fun of a boss, but especially if you play multiple accounts, this event is sick because you get the same rewards for just doing your dailies, which is something you do anyway. So I actually like it. It'd be cool if there was a boss with bonus rewards, but hey, to get all the rewards from dailies and not have to do a boss is nice. The bosses are definitely fun to like theory craft, but once you got your team, I'd rather just do dailies to get it. So that's just the only thing there. But as free to play, you're going to get a total of 110 medals if you do your dailies for the whole thing. As you can see, drops last for 12 days. However, for the 2 days after that, when it's just the event on, the packs will still be available. And I'll talk about buying the $1 pack and stuff later on for light spenders. I definitely think it's worth it. I've been doing it every day on my Celestial Hypergene account. But 110 medals, unfortunately, that's going to put you short on getting 2 heroes. But it will get you a copy of the twins if you want, or a skin, and then, you know, some red chests and stuff like that for full free to play. But I think it's worth creeping yourself up a little bit to get 2 copies of the twins, but we'll go through that in a sec. So here is his value breakdown. He goes through all the different events along the way. We won't spend too long there. Then we'll jump over into this one, and he pretty much goes through what I was talking about when I did my first video on it, but we'll do a quick recap anyway. Basically, don't pick up the normal heroes. The skin is #1 priority if you're full free to play and do not want to spend a cent. Having said that, the skin is only $10 at the discount, or $10 US. I believe it's $10 US because it's about 15 Australian. It's so cheap. If you really want the skin, I believe it's definitely worth the value of purchasing it and using those extra 60, what do they call them? Token thingies? Medals? Extra 60 medals to go ahead and actually buy the red chests, or, you know, put them towards a copy of the twins. I feel like $10 for getting the amount of red chests that you're going to get is just really nice. I just feel like it's cheaper than what you're going to get the value for if you take the twins free to play and then go and buy other packs. So if you ever think you're going to spend $10, I think it's worth it just to buy the skin, is what I'm trying to say, and keep going. But if you're full free to play and you want the skin, pick up the skin. If you don't care about skins, then go the twins. That's for full free to play. So free to play, your options are the skin and some red emblems, or the twins and some red emblems. That's what I'd be doing if I was completely free to play with my 110. Now, for everyone else, like I said, buy the skin. The skin is cool. I really do love the skin. If you don't like skins, once again, leave it. Who cares? But I'm going to be looking at a copy of the twins. Depending on how much you spend, I'd pick up 2 copies. Now, I know here, okay, I'm getting sidetracked because I didn't address the fact that he put medals at #1. For me, I just think whenever twins or Taylene are in this, if you don't have them built, I just think they're worth it because they're so good across the board, especially twins in boss battles. The fact that they're going to increase your throughput in boss battles means and I haven't done the exact math on it, but I feel like they're going to get you more stuff along the way because they're going to be getting you better scores and stuff in boss battles. I just think they're worth it because the big problem you have in boss battles when you've got like an elite copy of the twins is that you keep dying. The twins keep dying early. So if you can ascend them a bit, keep going. My twins are at mythic. I'm still going for twins on this event because I just really want to get them to ascended. So that is my personal opinion. The math may not show it, but that's how I believe. Whitesushii here suggests go just the emblems, but for me, I just scale the effectiveness of the twins higher on this one. The Mezoth definitely goes lower for me. If it was any other Celestial Hypergene besides Taylene, I'd put it lower as well. But I do like the twins. However, if you're not as big on the twins, or you already have them built to the level that you want, whether it's Mythic, Mythic Plus, or Ascended, you can leave the twins and just go straight for the faction emblems. Now, something else interesting that I saw here that really triggered my interest is that the twisted essence down the bottom here, pretty much same value as always. Spenders with competitive signature items should opt for these, especially for competitive PvP. Now, this to me seems like it's going to be more of a whale thing. If you've got like your core, at least 2 core teams for Arena built with their signature items maxed out and stuff like that, then you're going to look at this, because then you want to get the stat boosts from the tree. Besides that, I still think that most people are going to want to go for the signature items, because it's only the mega whales that are going to be at a point where they have all their signature items sorted that they're going to be going for essence. I don't know the exact point where it changes, but hey, if you're a mega whale, you probably know more than I do, so you're pretty good in that sense. But yeah, good recap. And also the value of the photo cards could be in it for some people. Once again, even I'd still always just prefer to get the red emblems. However, for some people early in the game, you might want to pick up some of these fodder tickets instead of red emblems, purely because until you get an ascended a mythic hero, I believe is the point. In these events, sometimes you won't actually even see the red emblems. So if you don't see the red emblems, once again, I'd go twins, but then I'd go for the fodder cards as well. I just think twins are too important in that sense. Besides that, not too much going on. This one here, the furniture, it's purely cosmetic reward. Don't even think people will pay that much attention to your furniture skins. So yada yada. Basically, I did say in my last video about the event, if this did anything stat-wise or anything like that, I'd cover it. It doesn't, it's just a visual. I don't know, some people might really love the inn and be into that sort of thing. If you are, then you can get a skin for your furniture. I'm not doing it. Like the inn, for like skins for the furniture inn should be really cheap in my mind, because you're not really flexing with it, and you're not seeing it that often, so I'd just leave it out. Po coins are just not the great value. The purple ones, he basically just says never buy them, because you can just get them with gold. And then obviously the gold ones, also decent value. I do need a lot of gold ones on my account, but still the long-term investment, you'd rather be going for the red chests. Just because in long-term value, they're going to be much better. I think that pretty much covers it. The only other thing he did mention is the Wukong. I still would never go for the Wukong. You can get him from the Labyrinth. I know we're getting a lot of dimensionals. That's costing us a lot of Labyrinth coins, and it's getting hard. I still just wouldn't even touch Wukong. Nah, not even going to bother. Then as we progress down the bottom here, he goes into absolute whale math, which if you're a whale, look into it. I'm sure you're already pretty well sorted by now. But for the low spenders, basically what I'm doing is I'm buying the $1 pack every day. That's pretty much all there is to it. It's just such great value. You get the 10 stones with it as well. Really nice, and that'll contribute and get me those extra red chests that I really want to get on top of getting a copy of the twins. So that's what I'm doing. If you want, I'm pretty sure if you bought the 2 of these every day, you'd be able to go ahead and get 2 copies of the twins. Don't quote me on that. I can't see him saying that here. I'd have to add it all up, but the extra 120 should get you over the mark. But for me, I'm just doing the $1 pack, getting that every day. I just don't like the $5 pack. Yes, you get double the cards, but you only get 400 dust with it. The 10 shards, the 10 stones are way better in my opinion, and that's what I'd be going for. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it. Like I said, if you're complete free to play and dead set on it, and you want the skin, I guess get it, but the value of a $10 skin, if you really want it, it's basically going to be a better purchase than a lot of things you can purchase from the store in general. Anyway, that is going to be it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.